Let's start adding some content to our HTML page. Let's add a div tag with class container. The div tag defines a division of or a section in an HTML document. The div tag is used to group block elements to format them with CSS. And the class that we use is container. Container is custom CSS that is provided by Bootstrap. Let's open this web page in browser and see what we got till now. Perfect. We got an empty page. Let's add some text. Inside the div tag, I have added a h1 tag with the text my Instagram in it. The h1 tag is used to define HTML heading. Let's go back to the HTML page and refresh, and we should see this displayed. Perfect. Next, inside the div tag, add an additional class to the layer. Let me call it box. Now, to define this, let's go to styles.css, and for adding classes, we have to use dot name of the class format, and all the style is provided inside the curly brackets. Let's start with giving a background color. I will provide the value as hex value hashtag CED8F6. This is three-part color where the first two characters represent the red flavor in hex, and the second two characters represent the green flavor in hex, and the last two characters represent the blue flavor in hex. Since blue is more prominent, the color will be a bluish blend. Next, let's provide a height of 100% to this class. And finally, let's align the text to center. Let's run the application and see what we have accomplished. Let's go back and add the form for our application. I will provide the class form inline so the entire form shows up in one line. This is again a Bootstrap class. Also, I will provide an ID to this form. IDs are unique identifiers for web page elements. There can't be two elements with the same ID. It's like social security number for people in United States. Next, let me add another div element with class form group provided by Bootstrap to group the form elements together. Next, let's add another div with class input group again provided by Bootstrap where we will embed our form elements. Next, let's add the search image. Now Bootstrap provides this to us using glyph icon, and I want it to be an add-on to the text field. Now let's add the input tag, which will create our text field for us. We can do this by providing the type text, specify class as form control provided by Bootstrap, and add a placeholder search term to display inside the text field. Finally, let's add the search button. Using the button tag and specify type as submit. It will make sure the form is submitted to the HTML page once user press this button. I will style it with class button primary provided by Bootstrap, which will make this button look blue in color and pretty crisp. Let's refresh the browser, and there you go. Looks very close to what I need. All I need to make this complete is add a container to display images. I will add a div tag with class container and give it an ID search images. This will let me embed images later once I download using JavaScript. Let's go to styles.css and add a padding to this div element we added. I have given padding of 20 pixels just to make it look clean. Let's refresh the browser and see what we have. Much better and clean interface. This concludes our video. We have a clean HTML page ready for us. All we need to do next is write some JavaScript.